Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Guys, welcome back to another beer review. I am super stoked to review this beer tonight. This is my first review on the channel of a Casey beer out of Glenwood Springs, Colorado. This is their, I don't know if that's going to focus or not, Cherry Fruit Stand. This is a 5.5% alcohol by volume. I don't know if this is considered a saison or if it's like a wild ale, but on the label it says ale aged in oak barrels with cherries added. And the cherries that they're using are Montmorency cherries. It says on this little label here. And this was bottled on October 15th of 2015. So about 6 months old. I got this beer courtesy of my man Elliott. He and I are Instagram bros, and I think he watches some beer reviews, but we were talking on Instagram, and he lives close to Casey, and he went out there and got a bottle, and he knows that I'm super into sours, and it was, we were just talking. He's like, hey, if you want a bottle of this, let me know. So Elliott, thank you so much for sending this. I've had a couple Casey beers. I've never reviewed them though, so I guess I should start trying to open this. I suck with cork and cage bottles. But yeah, I love me some cherry. If this is a sour, I love cherry sours. I mean, if it's a saison, I would love cherry saison too. I love fruited beers as far as like wild ales or saisons. And Casey makes awesome stuff. So yeah, super stoked to check this out. I'm gonna share this with my wife because she loves some fruited beers too. Come on. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't gush. Come on, you son bitch. Probably should have done this beforehand, but I don't like opening bottles and like having them open before I start talking. Come on. Shit, really? There we go. Please don't gush. Oh, nice. So yeah, 5.5%. Look at me struggle for like 10 minutes to open it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and check this out. We're using our Firestone Walker Barrel Works. Holy shit, look at the color of that. That is amazing. That is so awesome. That probably isn't gonna that looks like, it looks like fruit punch in the glass. That looks fucking insane. There was like a quarter finger of bright white head with that pour. But yeah, look at the color on that. That is awesome. It does. It reminds me of like ruby red grapefruit juice or like fruit punch. It is like an awesome like pink color, just like you'd expect from cherries. I can't really see the carbonation. This is completely hazy. It's been out of the fridge for like 5 minutes. I like drinking my sours cold, so I don't know if that's a chill haze or what the deal is, but it is completely opaque. But holy crap, that looks amazing in the glass. So I don't know a whole lot about Montmorency cherries. I know Ryerson and I did Montmorency versus Balaton. It was the Jester King beer. We did that in Idaho, and it was a cherry sour. But I don't really know. I mean, I'm not sure what Montmorency cherries are, so let's go ahead and shove our nose in it. Oh, it smells so good. I would say this is like a farmhouse style beer. It is funky. Yeah, it's that like funk. It's that, people say like, it reminds them of like barnyard funk, wet hay, wet horse blanket, that kind of thing. It's not huge cherry on the nose. The cherry's there, but it's so like funky and not, I don't think the correct word is yeasty, but it's got like that, I don't know if it's lacto, it's got like that, it's like that, what is the word? I don't know what the word is. Funk is a good word. It's funky. It doesn't smell like it's going to be crazy tart, but it's got like this musty kind of like dusty cherry thing. It's just not like crazy cherry forward. And again, this was bottled back in October, so I don't know if the cherry would fall off. But yeah, it's funky. It's wet hay. It's horse blankety. It's got cherries. It's got a little bit of tartness, so looking forward to this one. Let's go ahead and dig in. Elliott, thank you so much, sir. Cheers. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. You know what's funny? Just like first impressions, the cherry is there, but it's like, it's subtle, but since the beer is not crazy tart, the cherry just kind of sits there, and you can, it's like on the very, very back end you taste cherry. It's like the essence of cherry, and it's perfect. This is a beer for people who kind of want to get into the saison, maybe into the sour style of beer, but they're not really into like sour beers. This would be perfect. Yeah, it's just right up front. It's that funky kind of barnyardy saison thing. It sounds weird to say like it's. I always say like it's dumb to say like dirty, but it's like this dirty thing. Remind you of something that's like dusty. If you walk into a room that it's it's such a dumb way to describe a beer, but it's like musty, if that makes any sense to anybody watching this. But it's like that funky barnyardy musty thing. Carbonation's awesome. It kind of just, it cleanses your palate. And then on the back end, as you're swallowing, there's like this faint hint of like these awesome cherries. It's like not that fake medicinal cherry. It's like straight up like taking a basket of cherries, like organic cherries that you would just like see in a store, and just when you want to taste them, they're not like tart cherries. They're just like awesome, just fruity cherries. I think there's a difference. I mean, you guys know when you eat like a tart cherry and it's like a sour cherry. This is not a sour cherry. It's like just a straight up like dusty organic cherry. But yeah, super easy drinking. There's just a little bit of like tartness that sits just kind of like on the sides of your tongue, but it's nothing that's gonna blow your palate out of the water. Like I said, if you were trying to get into saisons or like sours, this would be a good like starter beer for somebody. This is killer. Super easy drinking, not overly tart. You have that awesome like cherry essence. It's not like overpowering funky. There's some saisons that you drink that you're like, whoa, that is like straight up like dirty feet. This is not that. This is super balanced. As I'm talking, it finishes dry. Super, super easy drinking. It's 5.5%. It's not going to kill your palate. This isn't one of those overly like puckering beers where you're like, oh, I can't drink this. It's gonna, like, I've talked about it. You drink like crazy sour beers, it just kills your palate after like 2 or 3 of them, even with taster sizes. It's not going to give you, like a lot of times with really sour beers, you drink it and you get like this crazy like stomach acidity thing going. That is not going to do it with this beer. This beer is ridiculously easy drinking. It is super refreshing. This would be an awesome summertime beer. I could just imagine opening this on like a 97 degree day and just fucking crushing it. That's amazing. I love that. It would be awesome if it was a little bit more sour just for my preference. But I understand I think it's just a straight up like farmhouse style ale with cherries. The cherries are not overpowering. It doesn't take over. You don't get into that medicinal cherry taste. A lot of times you can get like that medicinal kind of cough syrupy taste when it comes to cherry in fruited beers. It's not there. It's like that organic, dusty, dirty cherry. And it's awesome. So another winner from Casey. That's Fruit Stand with Montmorency cherries. I hope I'm saying that right, Montmorency. I don't know. As far as the grade goes, I love this. This is really, really, really good. I'm gonna go 96 on this one. Awesome stuff. One of the better saisons I've had. I love that cherry note that's there. This is super easy drinking. I mean, I could drink this entire thing and have no problem with like palate fatigue or, like I said, like that stomach acidity kind of. You can get like your stomach will start hurting from like super sour stuff. So, Elliott, thank you so much for sending this. I owe you, buddy. This is insane. Really, really good stuff. So, yeah, if you guys have ever had Casey beers, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you've had this beer, let me know what you think. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.